Hello, my name is Michael Stein and I'm the creator of t3-build. t3-build is a development environment which enables front-end developers and front-end integrators or backend developers in Typo3 to work together in one repository with the same files, with the same HTML, and give them a workflow in which they are not fighting against but working together. Everything in t3-build is focused on that issue to bring front-end developers and integrators together in one team so that they could work together in the same files, in the same repositories, with the same CSS, with the same JavaScript, with the same HTML. And that's why things are structured like they are structured or how they are structured. In this first video, I will show you how the front-end part is working. The easiest way is check it out and make it run. Just go to my GitHub repository, clone it, change to the directory, install everything is needed for Node. In the standalone version, you can, but you don't have to work on your host machine. You can also configure this whole project that that Node and the browser sync and everything else is running in DDEV, but in this demo it is configured to run on the host machine. The reason for that was to have the a natural front-end developer environment who doesn't care about the CMS, who doesn't care about DDEV. It's targeted to people who say, I don't care about all of this, I just want to write HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and in the end you can get your package and go with it wherever you want. And this is why we run our demo in this video on the host machine as standalone. Just start it, and here we are. This is how the demo is coming up if you're checking it out, but to show you the process, what is happening, I will clean this up a little bit and be right back in 1 minute, and then we have a blank page, a white page, and we will develop this page again, how a normal process would like for a front-end guy. Hello and welcome back to our clean t3-build standalone version. If you're sneaking here in the project, you will find packages which remembers you on the Typo3 installations, which comes if you install this via Composer install. We have these SSL certificates for the browser sync, which is running here on the local host. Some other files you might remember if you're a Typo3 guy. So, but in this video we will focus on the front-end developing. In t3-build we have packages which are stored in the src folder and which are named exactly like the Typo3 package. This is because everything you do in here will be compiled in true fluid templates and true Typo3 stuff, which is placed in this specific package. If you have a package named supersonic content components, you can do the same in here in packages, and this t3-build will create in the compile process resources, privates and publics, which includes every fluid and CSS and what you are generating here in code. So, but let's have a look to the standalone. As a standalone developer, you mainly start with an index HTML, and this is where you start in here. This is our index HTML. We need some helpers in the header, which refers to our JavaScript, our CSS. This will be explained eventually later. The first thing is you need it. So let's have a look. If we type in something like this, and you will save it, you will see the browser sync is triggering, something is happening, and the front-end developer can see what he's doing. As we are targeting to typo 3, the front-end developer has now a decision to take. The decision is, will I do the normal standard front-end developing, or will I targeting to typo 3 and help my typo 3 developer integrators to do their job? By the way, we have built-in t3-build is a CSS processor where you can do some CSS, doing something like this. Or having some JavaScript doing something like this. So this is online compiled. There's a watcher running in the background, and you can see what it is doing. Just have a look at this. Everything I type something in here and save it. The browser thing is triggered, and he's informing the browser to load it again. As I said, is a good point for the front-end guy is starting here in the index HTML, and if he wants to target his project towards a typo 3 project, it would be a good idea to think a little bit like a typo 3 developer is doing his job, or asking him what he would expecting if he gets the HTML package. And the first point, as you all know, is that a typo 3 package calls a template which is called default HTML, and which belongs to the page, and normally it is placed in something like resources, private, templates, page, or anything like this. I have some structure in here, but this is my personal structure. The only thing you have to do is you need an HTML folder, and everything in what happens in here is belongs to you. This is my personal structure. I like this to have in private a page folder, and in there a templates folder with partials layouts. So this compiles up to this, resources, privates, and in here we have page, template, partial and layouts. So the first thing a Typo 3 page needs is a default layout, a default template, which is in here, which is called default, which is empty at the moment, because normally you need a layout, which is called by the first template, but do things in place. First, we have our index HTML, and we want to include our templates, our default template. You see nothing happens because our template is empty. If we type some in here, I'm the template, and save this, we will see the index HTML is calling, including the template, the page template default, and it is rendering somewhere into the browser. Normally you need in a Typo 3 page a layout for your page, and therefore we have a special constructor in our compiler to give the ability to work a little bit like a layout, and this functionality is called module. A module works like an include. You just have to, it is in a special HTML tag. You just need to address that your layout and close the tag and put the content into your module. So this is now sourced from page layouts, which is in here, and this is our file, what we are watching for. And if we place in here something like this, and put in a special tag which is called content, we have our full layout capability, what we are needing for front-end developing. This is not complex Typo 3 fluid backend or integration or something else. It's just creating a simple click dummy front-end package. And at this position you can do nearly everything what you need as front-end developer to create a front-end, an HTML front-end, including its CSS, including its JavaScript, but to modelize it like a Typo 3 page. And this enables your Typo 3 integrator not tearing all of your front-end package away, not cutting and slicing and deconstructing and reconstructing everything, but he can integrate your templates direct in the Typo 3, and there's no gap, no undocumented step why he is doing anything or everything what he's doing, and you can and everything is tracked in Git. So if you have a question about why is this tag here, why is this class here, why did you change this or that, everything can be tracked in Git. So this was the first part of t3-build, the standalone part. In the next part we will work on this state, and we'll create a Typo 3 page, and we will see how front-end developing can go through Typo 3 without doing Typo 3. Bye bye.